Most businesses don't fail because they've got a bad product. They fixate on the product and they have an amazing product. The issue is no one knows about their product. In fact, 90% of businesses fail at marketing. Why? They might not have a marketing budget, or they might be doing the wrong type of marketing for their product. If no one knows about their product, how are they going to get sales? It's all about systems and strategies to make your marketing optimized and get customers. Hi, I'm Khalid. I'm the CEO of Khalid Talks Marketing, and I'm going to share 7 mistakes that business owners make when marketing their business. I have a lot of conversations where I have a lot of leads sent to me, and these conversations are, I want organic content creation for the business. And I actually lose a lot of customers due to the fact that I tell them the truth. The sad truth is, if you're a new business and you're going to start on organic socials, it's going to take you 6 months to a year and a half, unless if you go viral, which is like a unicorn. You won't get customers straight away through organic socials. So what I tend to do is I tend to ask them, what is their objective? If they're a local business, who the customers are. If they're a national business, who the customers are, and figure out a strategy for them. Because there is no one shoe that fits all, unfortunately. With this, when I try to explain to them, look, you're going to be spending 1,000 organic socials. However, how is that going to guarantee you have got, say, a pizza shop in Hemel Hempstead and your clientele are 3-mile radius around your place? And for some reason, people have this perception in their head. If they spend money on paid marketing, such as ad spend with platforms, their business has less credibility. Don't you need customers that are going to pay your bills week in, week out, rather than having vanity numbers of having organic socials following this stupid trend from Timbuktu? Number 2, people are following trends. The issue with trends are people that are broke people that are not going to buy your product. They're going to be people that need entertainment. For that reason, don't follow trends. Create authentic content that adds value, educates people, or tells people about your product. Doing videos, always have product placement. For example, me, I have got my logo up there. I've got my brand logos down there. I've got my brand placement within this scope, but you've not even realized it. I'm getting businesses that tell me that they're luxury. They're a new business, they're a startup. The people that are telling me they're luxury are not people that buy luxury themselves. They're people that don't understand luxury. I had this brand reach out from America recently, and they were saying that we are selling luxury clothes, and their clothes were like 13 times more expensive than normal clothes. I went on their website, they had a Shopify site, the structure was fine. However, they were using iPhone photographs because the owner's wife was elite and she had images of herself wearing this dress. If you're demanding high prices for a product, you should have high quality images to back that up, that your product is luxury, rather than an iPhone photograph. So tell me, would you buy a product that is 13 times more expensive, photos taken that look like they've taken on an iPhone or an Android phone, and just because that person apparently thinks they're high class, would you buy a product off them? You need to basically engage with your followers. How you engage with your followers is you give your products to influencers to review. So if you're a luxury brand, send it to luxury influencers that would wear your clothing and get their feedback on it. See if the fitment's right. See if they like wearing it. See if the price point is right. Rather than putting luxury in it and expecting people to pay 13 times more, why is it luxury? Is the material better? Is it not? You need to engage with your audience of who you're trying to sell your product to. So for example, if you're selling a burger, don't get people in, say, a food reviewer, because he's going to come get paid. He's like, yeah, this is a banging burger. This is really good. What you need to do is you need to engage with your local community and you need to find out if they like the item. For example, we helped this burger brand from down south. They were doing smash burgers. Up north and in California, everywhere else, they're like smash burgers that are super thin, super crispy. However, the local people to this smash burger place preferred juicier smash burgers. So they took feedback on board and basically they hit record sales after 4 or 5 months. Why? Because they listened to user feedback. This is a big one. This is number 4. People are paying for ads on social media. So for example, say you're a business, you're paying for ads on social media. you are not collecting clients' email addresses and phone numbers. Why you need to collect clients' email address and phone numbers is, say, for example, if you're having a sale or you don't have much money to spend with the platforms to advertise your product, you can download apps like Brevo, MailChimp. You put that information into those platforms and email people, look, we are running a midweek offer, we're running a Black Friday sale, and that is not going to cost you anything, or it'll cost you a fraction. It might cost you, doing just for the subscription. Brevo is free, MailChimp costs you money, and you can get then people reminded about your brand. And also as well, when you run offers, you can send offers directly to them. These people are most likely going to spend money with you. Why? Because they've already spent money with you in the past. They've either booked at your restaurant, they've either purchased something at your e-commerce store. With e-commerce, it's a lot easier because they have the order details through the e-commerce website. But if it's like a coffee shop, a cafe, a fish and chip shop, with these people, you do need the data so you can retarget them and save money. Or if you've got the data and you've got new management in and management are not performing well, and before you lose those customers can share that feedback with you so you can address those issues and make sure the customers have a 5-star experience. Number 6, people for some reason think spending money with Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat and paying the platforms is the worst thing to do. Personally, I think you should always spend money alongside with your organic with paid advertising. The organic will build up over time, say 6 months, a year, 2 years to build your following and to build your narrative. However, with paid ads, you can target people. So for example, if I'm selling these mics, I can type in, I'm targeting podcasters. I'm targeting people that like vlogging. I'm targeting people that work in media production. And what I would do is I would target them with the ads and I will tell them about all these great features about this. I will have videos showing people using this product. I would have videos of this mic versus this mic. So basically you're educating people and you're putting this product in the right consumer's face. Alright, if you're a store that's got a physical store now, I see this issue happening a lot at the moment, especially with food outlets like ghost kitchens. Ghost kitchens don't work. And in a few cases they do work, yeah? Why they don't work is, say you are solely relying on how good your marketing is or how good in that ghost kitchen area that you're hiring their marketing team is to bring you customers. If you are selling like food or any product that people need daily, remember, by having your store in the right location, a prime location like the high street, and having your signboard up there, that is the biggest form of marketing. So the rent that you're paying is your marketing budget there. Also, people forget to use traditional printed media. What I mean by this is like leaflet drops around the area, menu drops around the area. This does cost you money. However, from studies, people have to see your brand 3 times before the purchase. So they might see in a leaflet, they might see in the storefront, they might see it online. Then you got your customer. Then what you got to do is you got to give your customer good service. Once you give your customer good service, they come for the second time. Once they buy from you for the third time, they are your customer for life. So remember, it's not about getting the customer in the first time, it's about getting them in the second time and the third time for you to have long-term growth. People fixate, oh yeah, I was doing my first week £17,000 in sale and now my sales have dropped to £1,000 a week. Why have they dropped to £1,000 a week? People spent £17,000 with you in the first week. What did you do wrong as a business for you not to retain them? And be brutally honest. Don't hang around with people that sugarcoat stuff and say, yeah, your service was good. Yeah, this was good. The people that help you out the most are the people that are going to tell you stuff that hurts. And I know you guys have put a lot of passion and energy into your business. And hearing the truth, sometimes you can't comprehend it. But when you hear feedback that isn't what you want to hear, you need to react straight away and sort that issue out.